Hello my friends, welcome back. On this video tutorial we're gonna see the object type of JavaScript. So how we create an object type in JavaScript? We use the new operator plus the name of the object type. This is like the syntax is similar to the Java language. So let me make an example here. Variable name x equals new operator plus object parentheses, and it is ready. Now we have created an instance of an object type. The object with the parentheses, actually it is a function to an object, and it is our constructor. Let me write here that we have now created an instance of object type. The object type in JavaScript is the parent of all other objects. The object type has some properties, some default properties, and some default methods. Methods are the functions that belong to the object, but we don't say them functions, we say them methods. So let's see some properties and methods that the object type has. First of all, it has the constructor property. The constructor, as I said before, it is this object function here. In the parentheses, we usually pass arguments, but now we have just created a simple object without passing parameters on the constructor. After that, we have after the constructor, we have a method has own property that gets a parameter of property name. We're gonna see it in this video tutorial. With this method here, we can check if a property belongs to our object. After that, we have another method is prototype of, and here we get we add as a parameter an object. This is beyond our video tutorial, the scope of our video tutorial. We're gonna see it when we will explain the object in more detail. But keep in mind that is prototype of method just compares, checks if our object is a prototype of another object. We have the locale string method. We have the toString method, and we have the value of method. These methods return the object. So until now we have created a simple X instance of object type. Let's create another object now, which is more useful to us. For example, let's create an instance of let's create a car object. Okay, create a car object. Okay, of type object. So we have our variable car equals new object. Okay, and apart from the default properties that the object type has, we can use our own. We can create our own properties, which are useful to us. For example, the car object that we have created, it has doors, it has wheels, it has airbag, it has radio. Okay, so how are we gonna add these properties to our object? It is very simple. Let's make this multi-line comment, and I come here. We write the name of our object with dot, and then we add the property that we want. Car.door equals, for example, 4. Okay, this is our door property. Car dot, for example, wheels equals 4. Wheels, this is our wheels property. Similarly, we can do the airbags and the radio. Let's say that we want to add a method on our object. Car dot, for example, beep. Okay, equals function. Okay, and let's say alert beep beep. Okay, so this is a function, but we said that we call this a method. Okay, so this is our object's method. How are we gonna see? How are we gonna get the values back to the user? Let's console log, and if I write down the name of my object dot the property, for example wheels, I should get back the value of how many wheels I have. And let's here make our car beep. I'm gonna call the function beep with the parentheses. Okay, so here get the value 4, and here we get an alert message beep beep. I save it and I go to see it on my web browser. Let's see it on the web browser to see what happens. Okay, here it is, beep beep. Let's open the web console here and refresh it again to see. Okay, the browser stops here on line 30 where we initialize our dot property. I go on the next line. Here we initialize and declare our beep method. Okay, and here I call the console log to show the property wheels of our object. As you can see here, we have the number 4. On line 38, we make a call to our method, to our beep method, in order to get the alert message. Let's see what happens when we continue. Okay, the message is shown here. So everything works okay so far. But let's go to check some from the default properties that the object type has. For example, let's check the constructor. What is the constructor of our object car? As we said before, the constructor is the object type. So let's check it. Constructor console log. Okay, car dot constructor equals object. It should return true. Let's check the has own property method here. Console log car dot has own property, and in the parentheses we're gonna add the property name that we want to check. Okay, for example, let's check if our car object has a door property. I write it here as a string. Okay, and this should return true. If I check, for example, for airbags property, guess what? This is false. We don't have airbags property. Let's continue to another one. Let's get back the object. Okay, with the value of method, this is going to return our car object. I save and let's go to see it on our browser. Okay, I refresh. It stops again on the breakpoint. I continue line by line. Okay, here it calls the big function. Okay, here on line 41 it is going to check if the constructor of the car object is the object type. Okay, it is true. So our car belongs to the object type. Let's see if we have a property door. Okay, it is true. Let's see if we have airbags property. No, it is false. We don't have. And the last one, let's get back our object. Okay. As you can see, our object is of type object, and it has three user created properties. Sorry. The first one is the door. The second one is the wheels, and the third one, actually, we said it is a function. Okay, it is a method. So everything it works okay so far. That is enough for now about the object type. We will not get any deeper right now, but we're gonna see the objects in a more detail on later videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.